Hi, and welcome to our coaching session this week with No Bones About It Dog Training. This week, our focus has been on recall, which is teaching your puppy to come when called. So, I want to just cover 5 basic rules that you need to always consider when you are teaching your puppy to come. We have started out strong with our foundation skills, which is name game. So that is the first half of our recall. You say your puppy's name, you get that head turn, you can still mark that. And then when we have what I like to call engagement, like your dog's kind of locked in. So when I have that, then I can add my recall word, which is come, in order to have what I call sort of gaining speed and enthusiasm. When I'm in the learning phase or the teaching phase of this, I'm going to add backwards motion. So as soon as I get that puppy's engagement and I'm adding the word come, I am moving away from my puppy as quickly as possible. That kicks in a natural instinct. A dog likes to chase a moving target. If I try to move towards my dog, they're going to want to back away. So I'm always trying to back away from the dog, and the faster I do that, the more speed that usually builds with the puppy. So again, the sequence is I say my puppy's name, I get eye contact. As soon as I have that locked in feature, then I'm going to say come. As I'm moving away from the dog, I'm going to keep my treats hidden. Never want to have treats out in front of my body or toys out in front of my body. That is the thing that happens. It's a reward. It's not a bribe. So remember the difference. A bribe is something that you have to do in order to get the correct response from the dog. I don't want to have to wiggle treats or shake a can. I want to say come. I want to have that behavior happen. And then a reward is you've done the right thing. Here you go. And then we're going to make that reward last a long time. We'll get to that. So that's the sequence of events. 5 rules of recall. Number 1, when you use your recall word, come, and it doesn't have to be come. It could be anything you want. It could be cookies, here. If you've already got a word that your dog seems to come to frequently, use that. I weirdly had a puppy who, not weirdly, I inadvertently conditioned my dog to understand that dinner was the best word that dog had ever heard. If I used the word come, I got this super lax response. Then it was like, I don't know, if I feel like it, I will. But if I used the word dinner, that dog bolted straight in. I conditioned that dog from day one, not really intending to, this was long ago, that meant the best thing was going to happen for that dog. So when I use my recall word, I want to make sure that the best thing happens in the end result. So my puppy comes in, I use the best treats I can possibly use. I use the absolute, you'll see some of us working with toys. So if my puppy loves toys, it's going to be toys, it's going to be treats, it's going to be the highest level of reward that I can find for that dog. So fabulous rewards get fabulous recalls. Keep that in mind. So not only do I want the immediate reward to be great for that dog, I need to think about steps 2 and 3 down the road. If I use my recall word and the puppy comes in and I give them a treat and then I throw them in the crate, not a great end result. The puppy chains those events together. If I call my puppy and they come in and they get a quick play with the toy and then we leave the park, end result, not great. So I really want to make sure that what you are thinking about is the end result for that dog, not just immediately, but 2 and 3 steps later, has to be really good. Down the road, you can use that word whenever you want, not in the learning phase. So that's number 1. End result has to be great for the dog. Number 2, choose your times very carefully. I want to make sure that when I use that word come, that I am almost 100% sure that the puppy is going to want to come to me. So if my puppy's out in the yard, if they're super distracted by something, I am not going to use that recall word. I'm going to use another word like here, or maybe clap my hands, or pop, 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 or something of that nature. So really important. Hi. Hello. That's okay. No problem. So,
sorry, everyone.
Yeah, hey, just a little drive-by. Yeah. Cute puppy, walking nicely on a leash. It's fantastic.
It's a great day.
So, if you are going to use your recall word, you need to be almost certain that that dog is going to come to you. If I say my puppy's name, which is the step one, the name game, and I don't get eye contact, forget it. Not doing anything. If I get kind of a glance, but I don't feel like that puppy's really locked in or engaged, forget it. I'm not going to move forward with using the recall word. So that's number one. Number two, number three is if you do use that recall word and the puppy doesn't do the right thing, see if you can save it. Hopefully they're close enough that maybe you do actually use a lure. Maybe you get that treat out and be like, oh, look what I had. That's not our intention from the get-go, but if I have to, I want to make sure that I follow through and get that puppy to somehow redirect and come back into me. Again, a lot of times what I'll do is if I don't get the right response, I will go goofy and start clapping my hands or running really fast away from the dog. Resist the temptation to move towards your dog if they don't come to you. That does the opposite. A lot of times that'll make your dog think, oh, I'm going to run away. She's going to chase me. So try to stay away from that. And last but not least is to make sure that you're never repeating your commands. That goes really along with everything that we've talked about. So if you say your puppy's name, they look at you and you say come, and they don't respond, you're not repeating that cue. I've already given you a few tips about what to do. Those are all the things I want you thinking about. And I want you to always go back and think about when you're watching your videos that Melissa and I are very careful about when we use the puppy's name, when we use cues, and that we use a lot of pups because we don't want to water down responses to our name game and especially our recall word. So good luck starting to add this into your repertoire every week, and we'll see you guys soon. So we're going to be out here practicing with the two of us today, but you can do all of these things as a one-person skill. If you are nervous, I would do a long line. I might show you what that looks like with some of the other puppies. You can buy one specifically made for dog training at 20 or 30 feet. You could also just go to the hardware store and get some really thin, I prefer this to be honest with you, get some really thin cord and then we can attach a clip to it. And then you can make it as long or as short as you want, put a bunch of knots in it. That's a really good way to practice.